The ever-enthralling saga of President Donald J. Trump continues to unfold like a reality show that just won't quit, except this time, the drama is all too real. Recently, our commander-in-chief took to social media to celebrate a fresh national poll that, according to him, is the latest love letter from the Republican base. Apparently, a whopping 71% of Republicans now identify as MAGA supporters. Yes, that's right, folks. The acronym that sounds like an enthusiastic cheer for a long-lost America is gaining steam once more. The president, never one to shy away from self-congratulation, declared this tremendous support just days before the 100-day milestone of his second term. One can almost imagine him sitting in the Oval Office, surrounded by golden drapes, gleefully typing, "I am not at all surprised," with the same gusto as a reality TV star announcing a new season. But let's be honest, are any of us really surprised? This NBC News survey is just the latest confirmation of Trump's iron grip on the GOP, a party he has reshaped in his own image. Much like a sculptor who, instead of marble, uses the pliable clay of political ambition. The transformation began with his first surprising White House victory in 2016 and has continued to evolve, much like his ever-changing stance on issues, until this very moment. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. While the president frequently teases the idea of running for re-election in 2028, let's remember that the 22nd Amendment of the Constitution has something to say about that. Spoiler alert, it says no third term for you. So what's next for the MAGA movement after Trump exits the stage? Republican consultant Alex Castellanos, who has been around the GOP block a few times, claims that the old Republican Party, once led by the elites of Washington like Mitch McConnell, has kicked the bucket. The new GOP, he argues, is the party of Trump, alive, kicking, and apparently doing cartwheels across America. In Castellanos' view, Trump has gone from being merely a man to becoming a full-blown movement. The beauty of evolution. David Koshul, another veteran Republican strategist, concurs, suggesting that the GOP isn't looking back to its 2012 glory days. Instead, it's marching forward into uncharted territory, like a pioneer with a questionable sense of direction. Even Asa Hutchinson, a vocal Republican critic of Trump, admits that the anti-Trump GOP members are now fighting an uphill battle, possibly with sandals instead of hiking boots. The question on everyone's mind is, who will pick up the MAGA torch once Trump leaves the building? Will it be Vice President J.D. Vance or some other yet-to-be-named heir apparent? Koshul insists that Trump is a unique figure who can't be replicated. Much like a rare, offbeat piece of modern art, Trump's political persona is one of a kind and impossible to duplicate. But fear not, dear viewers, for the MAGA movement will march on, echoing the Reagan Revolution with its staying power and catchy slogans. According to Dave Carney, a Republican consultant whose resume reads like a GOP campaign trail map, Trump's legacy might fade over time unless the next Republican president keeps the flame alive. Carney wonders aloud if the movement will be as hot and heavy without Trump's larger-than-life personality, only to conclude that a charismatic messenger is indeed necessary to keep the theme alive. Castellanos is optimistic, pointing out that Trump has spawned a new generation of MAGA leaders ready to take the field. These fresh faces, like a thriving farm team promoted to the major leagues, are poised to carry on the movement long after Trump's final curtain call. Koshul predicts a more populist future for the GOP, while Hutchinson warns that Trump's dominance will depend on whether the GOP base prefers his "I am the law" approach over the traditional separation of powers. So what do you think, dear viewers? Will the GOP continue to bask in the orange glow of Trump's legacy, or will it eventually veer off into new territory? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please share them in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things absurd and ironic in the world of politics. Because let's face it, in these times, you never know what comedic twist is just around the corner.